What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, I want to talk about Tamar Braxton again. And not only am I going to talk about Tamar Braxton, I want to talk about black men. Because, you know, in my content strategy here on this channel with the Celebrity Junk, that's my audience, right? My audience is African American men. And doing this sort of content from a black male perspective, it gets on a lot of people's nerves, right? Mostly women, and that's fine with that. I'm fine with that. But one of the things that I hate is that the fact that black men are always indirectly blamed for the failures, for the personal problems of black women in America. All right? This is not all the time, but as Obsidian says, if black men have a dating problem, it's your problem. Black women have a dating problem, it's still your problem. And I believe this is the case here with Tamar Braxton. Now, Tamar Braxton, was singing the praises of David Adefeso just recently, right? She tried to, she had a problem there, almost tried to take her own life. He tried to save her. That didn't work, okay? And then here's the situation. He ended up having to file a restraining order on her. Obviously she tried to hit him in the neck and all of this stuff, and the family is crazy. The family has a lot of problems. And, now she's not singing his praises anymore. They were supposed to get married. This was just like 2 months ago. And now in separate tweets, she changed her name to Tamar Doing Just Fine Braxton. And she said this: "Date music, how come you're always the last to see Ish? All I know is these dudes will manipulate you when they do some bullshit, then act like it's your job to protect them when they crap all over you." Now, what does she mean when she says these dudes? All right, what does she mean when she say that? And I think that, people look at it and say, well, she's talking about, guys in general. But what she really means is you black men. You black men are manipulative. And see, nobody in the black community would disagree that, we definitely have manipulative people, both men and women in our community. Yes, there are manipulative brothers out there that mean women no good. But see, the problem is, how come and why does Tamar Braxton, you have these problems all the time? You couldn't work it out with Vince, couldn't work it out with your first baby daddy. You couldn't work it out with David Adefeso. He was a guy that was out of the black culture, out of the African American community. You couldn't do that at all. But then you say these guys are manipulative. What about a person being manipulative to get somebody to stay with them by trying to pretend to take their own life? Now, wouldn't you think that's manipulative? Wouldn't that be manipulative? Because you know what? Brothers, and if you know this, press 1 in the chat. We've all got that phone call from some woman that we're dealing with, and all of a sudden, here comes the manipulation. Date music! Oh, you want to break up with me? But I feel that I'm pregnant. I really want you to be with me and the baby. And I don't know. I just think that I don't want to, I'm pregnant. See, and that's manipulation. Coming to, let me tell you this as a black man. One of the things that we hate is you bringing all of the, sisters bringing their problems to us all the time. That's manipulation in itself. You be like, date music. Hey, baby, how you doing today? so well. Stop the show. And then when you say that, they only do that just so that you can ask, well, what's wrong? Well, someone just broke into date music. Someone just broke into my car and took all my stuff. And now I'm so broke, I don't know what to do. Manipulation. You know, it's not uncommon for women to do this with more than one guy at one time sometimes. You know? So is a man supposed to sit there, go through all of these crazy changes with you, and not do anything? So basically, a man is supposed to sacrifice his happiness to be around you, Tamar, and your crazy family members, Tamar. That's what he's supposed to do. Is that right? Because see, that's what some people think. You know, David Adefeso's happiness is not important here. What black men are supposed to do, like I said in the Dr. Dre video, black men are supposed to sit around, shut up, do whatever everybody wants them to do, and take their crap. All right? Take your family's crap. You don't want to change. We need to adjust to you. Accept me as I am, BS. And no, David Adefeso doesn't want to go through that. Life is only one time. He put a restraining order on you because you're crazy. All right? That's the problem here. You are crazy. Crazy. And then after you have a problem, now what you want to do is you want to throw all the black men under the bus. Is that what you want to do? You want to throw all brothers under the bus? Is that what you want to do? So now all of a sudden, because you have a problem, these dudes are manipulative. As if you don't have any problems. I guess you're okay, huh? You're totally okay. There's nothing that you do that is wrong at all. Because it's totally fine. Do you get what I'm saying? And you know what? I will tell you black men this. You are to live your life to the fullest of your ability. Don't get shamed to being somebody's little dumb boy. Don't get shamed into that. Don't. It's worthless to do that. It doesn't make any sense to do that. 0 sense. It makes little sense at all. And for most brothers, I hope you tell them no. You can call me whatever you want to call me, names, manipulative. The problem is you. And Tamar is the problem. Tamar can't get along with anybody. Women on TV shows, okay? The real Lonnie Love can't get along with men. So who's the problem? But I guess we don't want to talk about that right now, huh? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Subscribe, hit the bell. I really appreciate you and all that you do. Let your boy know what's going on. Check out the first comment pinned to the top. That is the Negro Manosphere Awards poll. Make sure you vote for all the brothers there. And then also, don't forget to check out the Black Men of Purpose t-shirts. Check out our Patreon. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.